Alright, ladies and gents, welcome to another review! And today we have another XM piece that I've got, my second XM piece, and I can't wait for me to do a review of it. Why? Because you guys have been bugging me for it. No, I'm just kidding. It's actually a piece that, it's Wolverine. I'm a big fan of Wolverine. Big fan of Wolverine. And on top of it, it's a piece that has a lot of talk online for the mere fact that people are complaining about the heads, people are complaining about the hair, and other people are saying that the piece is amazing. So which one is it? And I guess you guys will find out when I see the review. So stay tuned and let's get the show started. Booyah. Oh, by the way, no unboxing. Sorry. I got too excited. I had to open the statue. So let's get this show started. First of all, this statue is 1/4 scale and it fits with the magneto that was released by XM before and the future statue they have in that line, which is, for now, we have Phoenix that it's going on, and I can't wait to have that piece because it looks beautiful. The second thing is I want to talk about the packaging. It's very similar to the one done by XM before in almost all their statues. Same material, same packaging, very clean, very secure. It comes to your place in one piece. The third thing that I want to talk about is the quality of this piece. I know there's a lot of debate online about different heads and the hair, and I will get to that. But overall, the quality of this piece is really, 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 really well. It's heavy. It has it has presence. The quality on the paint job is really well. The quality of the statue is really well. The detail on the base and the body of Wolverine are impeccable. Overall, the quality of this piece is good. No complaint whatsoever when it comes down to that. I'm going to start with this review with the base, and I'll move to the Wolverine and whatnot. But before I'll do that, I'll talk about the pose, which I believe is great. Wolverine and the Hulk are two of these characters that have been done so many times that it's hard to actually capture a new pose to these characters that has not been done before. But I feel like XM picked a really, really good pose that I haven't seen before, and they made the twist to it according to what they do, which give him a modern look, and adding the Sentinel base, which has been done before, but yet they are taking it to another level where the quality on it is beautiful. So the pose is well made. I haven't seen it before. It shows Wolverine in an action pose where he's just finished, cutting the head of one Sentinel, and who knows where he's going to next. So there's a story to it. Now the base. Honestly, I couldn't be more happy about the base. I think this base is probably even better than the Magneto hand base, because I feel like I can do some alteration to that, or do like a different paint application on the Magneto, but yet I can't see to do anything different about this one. It's beautiful. The base is perfect. First of all, I love the detail on it, all the Wolverine scratches, all the damages on the face. It's really, really well made. And on top of it, I like the wiring that's also been cut. And you can see the little wires inside the big one as well. So overall, the base is well done. Like I said, great detail, great paint job that I don't feel like there should be any alteration to it. And also, you have the light up feature. And you can see that. You can either have both eyes light up, and for you to do that, you can use this thing right here. And that's the thing that goes on the left eye and on the right as well. However, for a different alternative display, you can take this one off and place the wire cut out of the eye, which will go along with the claw of Wolverine holding the other side of the eye, which I will show later on. So you have different options for the base, not only for Wolverine. Now let's move to the Wolverine costume and all the details on it. Like most of XM statue, they use a modern look to them. And the same thing goes for this Wolverine. I feel that we have so many typical Wolverine out there costume that nobody is doing this, and it shows a different concept, and I like it. So obviously there's a lot of detail in the costume. You can see that in the shoulder pads, a lot of detail on the shoulder pad. Obviously they're made out of metal. The next thing you can look is all the detail that you have on the upper body of the costume, all the lines and all the details that comes into it. Really well made belt, and the same line that you had on the upper body, you have them around the thighs, and I really like that. But we can't forget the beautiful claws that they actually did, and they're actually metal as well. I like how XM listens to us. Originally they were not metal, but everybody asked, well, you have to do that metal, you have to do that metal, and they went about it and do it. They are good at listening to their fan and doing what is best for them and for their fan as well. And I like also the detail they put into all these statues. Not only you can see these metal buckles on the gloves, but they went above and beyond to even include zippers on the boots. I mean, these are little detail that you and I would not think, but creative people go about it and do it. And once you see it, you appreciate it. I like that. That shows a lot of like creativity and a lot of thought when it comes down to statue. The other thing that I like also about it is the paint job on this Wolverine. The costume is not too shiny like we always are used to, like the bright yellow. It's more of a subtle red yellow and a subtle blue, which give it a more realism to the piece than a more comic book art. So it's more realistic, which they're actually trying to implement instead of a more comic book, which is beautiful. It's different. Now we're gonna move to the 3 portrait, and that's where the debate comes out. So the portrait that you see in front of you is obviously the only masked version they have, and it's a good portrait. It's not great. It could have been done better. There's other better heads out there for Wolverine, but that doesn't mean this one is not good. It's good. It does the job right. It's Wolverine. The ears are a little bit more tucked in. I like them a little bit more wide, but overall, it's a great head. It's not my favorite. My favorite is actually the unmasked one with the intense open mouth grin, and that one I believe is the best one. It shows the intensity in the Wolverine's face. He's screaming, he's attacking, he's ready to battle another enemy. I really like it. I think they did a great job on the hair, on the face, I have no complaint when it comes down to this one. It's a different interpretation of Logan, but yet it's still really done. The one that is not a popular of mine, and it's not a popular of a lot of people online, is this one right here. I would never display it with this one, and I'm pretty sure very few people will. However, we're getting mad at XM, oh, the face is bad, but they could have easily not given us this head. I mean, they could have given you only 2 heads and that's it, and no big deal. Nobody would have complained. But they did this head, they already printed out, they made copies, and they included it. So if you got it or you didn't, it wouldn't have made a difference to us. So might as well just include it. And nothing wrong with it. It's there. I mean, you're going to put it in the box. It's not like you're going to put all 3 heads on the piece at the same time. You're just going to put one at a time. And I won't put this one, but nothing wrong with having it in the box. You never know. Maybe my taste will change in the future. But for now, it's not my favorite, and I would not be displaying with this one. Now let's go back to by putting the one that I actually like. The second problem with this piece that a lot of people talked about is, obviously we all know, it's the hair on the back. A little mistake that XM made is actually not sculpt the head digitally, so they had to go about and painting it, and from far it looks like it's all green. It doesn't give it that look of hair. And if you look close up, you see these little hair painted. I feel like if there was a little more subtle green, it would have looked better. But it's not a deal breaker. Why? 2 reasons. One, you're never gonna display it like this. You're gonna display it like this. You're gonna display it like this. You're gonna display. I mean, these are the only two options. You like this, and sideways. You're never gonna display the back. But if you're like me, which I can be sometimes a little bit anal, and I want things to perfection, you can just get it painted. I know it's not something we need to do, but it's not a big deal. It doesn't look that bad, and on top of it, it's hidden. It's not a deal breaker. I'm pretty sure XM is learning from this mistake, and they're not gonna probably do it again because they'll probably sculpt the hair on the next Wolverine they're gonna do, or any character that is hairy. So overall, this is not a deal breaker. And the portrait, because you have two that are fine, one is not, it's also not a deal breaker. This statue has a great pose, has a great presence. It's Wolverine, you can't miss it. Great quality. You can't let small details like that kill the statue for anybody. And what I also like I said before, it's all the alternative display option. So you can take this hand away, and you can display it with this hand. And what's Wolverine holding here is the eye of the Sentinel that was cut from his head. And you can see the wires that are out. They're also in his eye. So it's a great alternative display if you would like. Not many companies do have these alternative display. However, XM goes above and beyond and gives us, alternative. Maybe I want to display this during the summer. Maybe I want to display something else during the winter. And maybe I want to, have a different statue posed on another during the fall. So whatever it is, whatever is your thing that you like to do, you can go about it and do it. I prefer the two claws. It's just more of my thing, and having one eyelid and one eye nut. What's cool about these lights is, if you look at some of the Sideshow stuff, the light is embedded in the statue. So if something happens to the statue lights, most likely it's not. There's no point of even considering it as an exclusive or it has a light up feature because you can't fix it. However, this is fixable because it has right here that you can change the light, you can change the battery on it. And the cool thing, because you have two, if one gets really damaged, then you can switch it to the other one and just always have one lit all the time. And the lighting option is really cool. You can either have them simultaneously lighting up, or you can have one that lights up and the other one lights up, and back and forth, and which is really, really cool. I like it. It's a great addition to the statue. All right, I think I talked a lot about the statue. Overall, for me, it's a great representation. I know it's not perfect. The portrait could have been done better, and the paint job on the arms is not to perfection, but the statue is good. You guys want me to be honest? I'll be honest. It's good. I like it, and like we said before, I'm sure many people will do different heads for it and whatnot. So if you really is bothering you, you can just buy another head. I personally don't mind it. It doesn't bother me. So if you're the type that is on a budget and you can't afford more than what you're paying for this, I think you'll be just fine. You'll be happy. Again, before I let you guys go, I want to thank the person that helped me get this piece. Is none other than my brother from another mother, Kenny Tan. Buddy, I want to thank you again. You've been great help getting these pieces for me in time, and I know you do the QC before you send them out. They all come perfect. I have no complaints. I hope we keep doing business and you keep shipping these pieces to me within a day. I mean, it's incredible. He gave me the notification that it's gonna be shipped, and I got it not even a day and a half after. It's super fast. It's like he lived next door. So thank you again, and I want to thank you guys also for bugging me to do these reviews. Don't worry, you can always tell me to review. I don't get bothered by it. Thank you again, and please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and add me on Facebook. And I have a surprise. In a couple days, I'm getting another XM statue. It's none other than... I'll let you guys figure it out. All right, see you guys.